right. It's day 2. It's day 2. Okay, we got our notes. We got notes. So many notes. Our name is Simon. Our brother Herbie once went to college. Okay, that's the same thing. So this room's pretty much the same. Right, we're starting our day 2 run. Let me explain my dream. What I think happened. Okay, listen. We're gonna explain. I did indeed have a dream, and kind of like in my twilight stupor of sleep, came up with an idea. I have my notes from the other day, and I realized I made a grave mistake with this. So I switched them over to this legal pad. So you guys see this grid. I'm gonna move my camera. The dream I had was, you know how we figured out the room and the pictures correspond with these letters? You see that? Something, 8 safes. I think this is gonna be the word 8. So as we find the rooms, I think it lines up with the letters, right? I had a thought because we were keeping track of also then the chess pieces. I don't think the chess pieces always stay the same in like the position of the grid. I think the chess pieces correspond with the rooms. So like the bedroom will always have a white pawn, right? Always. And so like that's not going to move. That's where we place it. So now I think what we need to do is make a chessboard, right? Maybe it's a specific chess move, but I think it's like, because obviously this isn't big enough to be a chessboard. I think it's like this middle needs to be clear. And then like these are going to be all the pawns and these are going to be all the big pieces. I don't know what they're called, right? And then the pawns on this side, big pieces on the other. And I think because this is the antechamber up top, I think these are supposed to be blank. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, that's okay. That's okay. We're learning together. Okay? That's what we're doing. We're learning together. Wow, these all suck. I guess hallway. I want to do hallway. I like that it splits up in 2. Is that silly? Maybe. Okay, we have bride and bridge, which we know already is G, and that makes sense. That tracks. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. But that's on a red note, so that's a lie. So really, that just means the further north you go, it's more likely to be locked? Oh, well then let's go this way. From the chessboard to what end though? What comes? Okay, with the chessboard being set, Phil, I think the rooms, like right now, how we're like arranging certain rooms, I think it's like, let's say the guest bedroom has like a white bishop in it. I think that means the white bishop has to be in the correct spot. And when you build the house in the correct order, the way it's supposed to be set, I think that'll maybe give you access to, we're looking for the 46th room. And I think that would give you access. It's kind of a half-baked plan. It's not entirely there, but it kind of makes sense though, doesn't it? Okay, guest bedroom is a dead end. Let's go to the den. Yeah, let's do this. So we've been in here before. The clocks clearly have to mean something, right? It's 9 o'clock. So the number isn't significant. It just like, time is just always moving forward. Okay, here's how we'll know. This room has a white pawn in it. Yesterday it was a white bishop. So that means we know that the den had a white pawn in it yesterday. So den is white pawn. Wow, that's going to be a pain to keep track of. Stars and stairs. So this is I. Okay, we were correct. Second word from the bottom is 8. Yeah, the time is all the same. All right, which door are we feeling? What's gonna give us more information? I think this one will. Hold on, I have to check again. I think this one will give us more info. Oh, well then definitely security then, right? Okay, last time we got a cutscene in security. So we don't this time. This is just to recognize this is different. These notes are the same. Antechamber has been unlocked, which this is a lie, so it is locked and we need levers. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely... Okay, locked as you progress north. Okay. What is... That's right, we still don't know what this says. Effective the first week of December. Does that matter? First week of December, payroll for all. I know we read this already. What have we got here? Pray and pry, so E? Where are we? Oh! I did the same thing I did yesterday where I'm thinking pray is spelled differently. Alright, so the last two words we've got are 8 safes. This is what we've got. You get it. You get me. 8 safes. That's at the bottom. Can I make coffee? Yo, tea actually sounds really nice right now. Any of this? Anything? Oh, oh. Wait, welcome to Mount Holly Security. View estate inventory? Key cards! Oh! Let me in. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic key card, which we don't have. It's currently operational. Can we shut that off? What does this do? This mode determines the default setting. Will be... Wait. Do we want this? Does this mean the door's open? As a general safety rule, offline should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Oh, well then that's good, right? Should we set the security level to high then? Because then that means there's a lot of doors. And if they're all unlocked, you should expect to see 1 to 2 security doors with a low setting, 5 or 6 with a high. Oh, wait. I do want to return to the security menu. Hold up. Let's see what else we can do here. View estate inventory? Oh, so this is like out of the rooms left so far. Okay. Out of the rooms left so far. So I can come back here and check if I've missed anything. That's nice. Any of this? Okay, where should we go now? Okay. Damn it. Although breaker box could be cool. Because either way we can go back in the den. Yeah, let's get breaker box. Let's get this shit early. Get it in the front of the house. Yes. Is there anything in here? Dessert and desert? Cool, we already have that. Paint cans, sure. Okay, we need to remember if we see one of these 3 rooms, let's try to get it this round. Keycard entry system. Do we want this off? Even though I just turned them on? Or like it's offline? Does that matter? Oh, turn this to blue? I can't turn it to blue. Remember last time we tried to get the purples? What? Okay, why can't I access blue? Is that because I don't have enough rooms yet? We have to come back here. Something is weird about that. What would be the smartest? Let's maybe go up to the den. Go through that other door. Trying not to waste my steps. Okay, we have the den has the pawn. Should we do guest bedroom or West Wing Hall? I haven't seen someone who finished the game, but this game takes like 100 days or more. Oh God, we're on day 2. No, that's not good. Let's do the hall. I don't want to get boxed in. Not this early. Okay, plane and plan. We have that. That lines up with 8. Do we think there is a piece in here? Okay, I do want to write down dates. I think dates get important. So we have June 15th of 83. Out of respect for the late Clara Epson, we've read this one. The West Wing will be closed. Closed West Wing. I'm gonna write Clara dead. She dead, bitch. Okay, okay. That is walled off, yep. Okay, key. Key could get super important. Key could get super important. Corridor. We don't have any gems. Let's do the nook. Why not? A key would be nice. Do we have the letter for this one? We do. It should be C. Which it is. Crow and row, baby. Crowin' and rowin'. So this one, the nook, has a white rook. Yeah, and that's okay. That's not the same as last time. So these do correspond with just the rooms. That's what we need to take note of. You got it. I got my legal pad. Don't worry. Game, I got it. I got this in the bag, dude. Okay, this would effectively be a dead end. That's a dead end. Fuck. Can I not do this right now? Can I leave? Shit. I might as well do the parlor and get something out of it, right? From the puzzle. And then we'll see what piece is in the parlor, I guess? We got a ways to go. Okay, what room am I in? Here. Tier and tie? Is that it? So R? I have a feeling this is going to make the word correct. Okay, and then we've played this game before, but let me double check. There will always be at least one box that displays the truth. One always displays false. And there's a prize. The other two are empty. Okay. Hey, Herbie! Herbert! How you doing, Herbert? You doing okay in the ground there? Parlor has a black pawn. Okay. Okay, the black box contains gems. What does the black box say? All 3 boxes are empty. That's definitely a lie. This box and the blue box are empty. That could be true. That could also be true. So maybe it's 2 truths and 1 lie. Let's try this. Please don't. Ah! We got it. Is there anything else I need to take note of here? These just look like set dressing pieces. Yeah, because I've seen that horse before. I think that's just like reused assets. I did take note. Okay, that the nook has that. Okay, we're good. We're good. Smartest thing to get out of here would be to just go down to the west wing and then to shoot straight across, right? Ugh, I don't want to waste my footsteps. Oh, I want the observatory. I want the observatory. Is it smart to use gems that fast? What do y'all think? Should we do the corridor or the observatory? Fuck the bathroom. We're not doing it. My gut's telling me corridor to save on the gems, but also maybe the stars are cool. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I just want to see. Okay. Bath or tub. Bath and bat. Wait, where am I? Wait. Bath and bat is H. Okay, that is correct. So we have that. Observatory has a white knight. And we know we can get a star from it. This has all the directions. Where is it? Where are you? Oh! I can just look at it! Let me see. 2. The twins! A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall? Oh, I have to go back there then, don't I? Can I move it up anymore? Oh, wait. Can you move it up? Can I move it over to me? We can't see my items? Oh no! Oh, I actually forgot about that. Here we go. I think we put it here and that was okay last time. Thank you. Can we move this anymore? Oh! Oh! Oh, wait. Call me crazy, but I've always told Phil that we should make videos of ourselves. Wait, doing what? So if one of us dies, we'd have them to remember each other? Oh, wait. I think I went too far. Shit. Go back. Wait, no, go back the other way. No! I don't think that's too weird because Disney, honestly, now that I've been doing YouTube more, I kind of love recording my life. Even if you guys don't always see it in a video, but it's really cool just to kind of like have the mundane recorded. And now I can look back and there's a thing here. Hold on. It's really cool to be able to look back on the mundane and like see even how our house has changed in the last 3 or 4 months. So no, I don't think that's weird. I don't think you're mentally ill. I totally understand like having that for yourself. I can't wait to look back at all this footage in like 10 years and be like, oh my god, remember this? Here, let's see what we got in here. Wait, we got secret floor plans? What the fuck? Would you like to permanently add planetarium to your drafting pool? Hell yeah, I do. Who would say no? Wait, is there a reason you'd want to say no? Uh-oh. Whoa. Guys, having a planetarium in the house, goals, am I right? All right, that has to be everything in here. Where should we go next? You can watch those back when y'all are 90 and go, grandma voice, remember when we were young like that? What? Okay, but honestly though, yeah, it'd be super cool to have that. Hey, Aragon, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good time here. Oh, what? The run is over? But we just started. But we just... All right. We might as well get a room that we get something out of. I haven't been to the nursery yet. Fuck it, we ball. All right, well. Aw, man. Look at this goose. I love goose. So there's... Interesting, there's 2 kids. Okay, so in the nursery, there's a white pond. Okay, we got a white pond. There's 2 cribs, which is interesting because me and Simon, or sorry, I'm Simon. Simon and Herbie are pretty far in age. So is this like for someone else? Maybe, put on your tinfoil hats, gang. Put on your tinfoil hats. Maybe Herbie had a twin that died. Right? And then whenever Herbie grows up and doesn't need the nursery anymore, they still have 2 cribs. They still have 2 cribs, and then I just get 1, and then I have the playpen, right? But they still have 2. You know? Maybe? There was a pin on the wall. So we have, you're right, pin and pine. That tracks with the letters we have, so I think we're on the right track with that. What's this? Dice? Telling me I can re-roll for floor plans. I ain't got no more doors to go through. I ain't got no more doors. Can you open the cabinets? I can't right now. What's red? The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. Isn't that our mom? I have Mary with question marks written for our mom. Maybe, okay. Mary? Marigold? That could just be a pen name, though. That could be a pen name. Pen names are real. So, there was a red prince who sat on a red throne, which we know is associated with lies. A little interesting. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. Me too. It's the only true color. Ironic, because it's not. You fucking liar. The prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. Sorry, I'm digging really far for symbolism. We have had crows show up a lot on the paintings. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard the sky was not a red hue. The beach, okay. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. Oh, okay. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? Was it this book? Aww. In a bath, okay. A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. Weird. Okay. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking, especially because the game is called Blueprints, just off the cuff. I'm thinking we're the Blueprints. Herbie, our brother, is the Red Prince. I think something happened to him. Or maybe this is like an Edith Finch scenario where he's like got some twin or something and the twin died, or I don't know. That throws some layers in it. I do think Mary, we learned last time, might be our mom. Maybe the mom wrote the book for her own kids. She could just be an author. I am gonna check the cabinets. It doesn't look like there's much else we can interact with. Ball? Oh? Yeah, it ain't much. And I think that's it for us. God damn it, that was pretty bad. Alright, whatever. Let's go outside. Might as well make use of what we got. Oh, wait! They said there were 2 chests in here, right? What does this do? Oh, no. Are they both locked? You're telling me I can only get one of these? So the twin thing is definitely strengthened from that? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, too. I also think it's funny that the book was on one side of the nightstand, so maybe, like, that's to kind of say, like, one of the cribs is for that one, and that book was for that one in particular, and the other crib having nothing by it is also kind of symbolic. I think I'm gonna open the left chest. What is it? Is it good? What good does money do me if I have nowhere to spend it? Huh? What am I supposed to do with this? Yeah, we already read that. Alright. Man! Alright, where do we go? Okay. Little birdie bath. Can I get around here? No. So this is all just nothing. Oh? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? You see this? That's gotta be something. Quick, throw my money at it. That's gotta work, right? There's like power lines going right to it. This has to be... There is no mirror in the cabin. What are you talking about? I don't see a mirror. You put your hand up to the mirror and your hand just dusts across the wall. It's like the mirror was never there. What? The hell is that? What? What kind of syndrome ass island is this? That was a deep cut Incredibles reference for those that don't know. I thought that birch tree was a person. Can I look in here? What? Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will. Wait, great uncle's will. Hold up. I forgot. So he's not a grandpa. That means my mom, because hold on, I'm very close to my great aunt and uncle. How are they related to my mom again? my mom has a mom who's like, who in this story would not be related. So grandma. And then grandma has a sister. Or in this case, a brother. Okay. Okay. I got it. I got it. Family trees, man. That's, they're confusing. Okay, what does it say? So due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, now we know his relation for sure, you are not allowed to stay overnight in the estate. Right. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a respectable off-site sleeping quarters. Call it a day anytime in the blueprint menu, and you return to the campsite for the night. What does that grant me exactly? Does that grant me any boons? I feel like it probably would. I'm just gonna write random notes off to the side. I'll call it miscellaneous. Bird in blue swimsuit. What's weird is for some reason, I'm also picturing this take place in like the 50s or something, and it's not. Like clearly all the memos are from like the 80s and 90s. Interesting. Okay, let's go. No, back around this way? I mean, if the prince in the book was red, are you the blue prince? That's what I think. I'm 100% picking up on that. Because even in the cutscenes, we wear like a lot of blue clothes. You know, it seems like a lot of our items, the environment around us is blue. Much like the red prince had a red environment around him. Alright, I think we're SOL. I think we call it a day. Tomorrow you will awake to find rooms. Yeah, your inventory gets reset. Yeah, that's fine. The blast door makes me think great uncle was a prepper. Honestly though, maybe he was. Maybe that's the 46th room. Prepper? Question mark?